So this is April 1st, no fooling. And Julie has brought forward for the month of April the four noble reminders. So tonight we're just going to take on one of those, which is the precious self, and are going to have a nice little meditation taking care of ourselves. So take just a minute and get yourself in whatever comfortable position works best for you, whether you're lying down or sitting up or washing the dishes or walking the dog. I'm going to just take a moment and get caught up with my breath. If you have a breathing exercise, by all means, get started. I'm going to take 3 very slow, deep inhalations. Hold for a slow count of 8 at the top, and a slow exhale of 8. I'm going to do that 3 times, and then we're going to settle in. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind any tension that might be residing between your ears, any tension in the forehead. Relax down through the cheeks, relax your jaw, down through the neck, over the shoulders. Relax the arms, over the elbows. Just let any of that tension drain out of the palms of your hands. And just breathe. Be mindful of any tension that might reside between the shoulder blades, in your chest. Relax down through the lower back, your abdomen, down through the hips, the thighs. Just let that tension roll over the knees, the calves. Just let any tension of the day drain out of the bottom of your feet into the ground. Mother Earth is happy to take it. And just breathe. And imagine, if you will, we're going to swoop our way to the French countryside. In France, they have these huge mansions. They call them chateaus, but they're monsters. Big, beautiful gardens, well kept. And imagine 2 giant wooden doors at the front of the chateau as you step up the steps and come to the door. Take just a moment and imagine the carvings in the wood, the detail, the color of the wood. And before we step inside, just breathe. And with each hand, take a hold of a door handle on either side and give the big heavy wooden doors a little tug as they slowly open. Feel the weight of these doors. Feel the handles in your hands. And as you step inside, imagine two giant staircases that go up from either side, one to the right, one to the left, as you step onto a nice, beautiful Italian marble floor. Maybe a great big chandelier up above. But let this be your chateau, decorated as you wish. And just breathe. And now there's a door to your left, a single handle as you reach out and slowly open another big heavy door. And as you look inside this room, on either wall are rows and rows of big, beautiful golden mirrors. And just breathe. And as you step inside this hall of mirrors, gently look to your left into the first mirror on the wall. And imagine yourself at 80 or 90. If you're young now, just imagine a much older version of yourself. If you're already close to that, then just see you as you are. Take a moment and admire the fact that you've made it so long. A life full of experiences, whether we've judged them bad or good, right or wrong. Today we stand before it, very advanced in our physical age, but feeling young at heart. Take a moment and thank yourself for hanging in as long as you have. No matter how tough life got, you stood strong. And you stand before yourself in this mirror, aged on the outside, young on the in. And for all the successes and all the lessons learned, take a moment and just bow to yourself. Nice, strong, deep bow. Thank yourself for taking such good care of yourself. Smile and breathe. Take a couple steps forward and once again look in the mirror. You're roughly 60 right about now, maybe just retired or planning on retiring. And if you're still young, imagine what you may look like, how you may feel, and someday you want to retire. Again, you've made it a long journey so far. A lot of lessons learned. Maybe children that have been raised, maybe not. Maybe grandchildren along the way, maybe not. But just imagine yourself standing upright, 60-ish in age, a life well lived, a career perhaps, a business that you brought along. Maybe you've done some travel at this age. Just take a moment and imagine yourself at 60. The accomplishments, the lessons learned. Smile at yourself. And when it feels right, take a deep bow. Bow to yourself at 60 and just breathe. Now turn completely around, maybe pick a mirror on the opposite wall. Look inside. And at this moment, imagine yourself at 40, whether you're headed that direction or have already passed it. 40 is a wonderful age. Sometimes we've wised up and had a chance to learn some lessons. Maybe not. 40, we're still in great shape, good health, we hope. If you're headed to 40, imagine what you want to look like and feel like at age 40. If you've surpassed it, look back at how you used to feel. Imagine yourself that little bit younger than you are now. How wonderful you feel. And no matter what age you're standing at, 40 is a great place to be. Take a moment and just smile at yourself. Whether you've already passed it or on your way, 40 is a great place to be. And take a moment, and when it feels right, give yourself a deep bow, acknowledging the age that you've passed, the age that you're at, or the age to come. 40 is a wonderful time. And just breathe. Take a couple steps forward. Find another mirror down the hall. This time, as you peer upon the mirror, you see yourself at 20. Typically, we're in great shape at 20. Brain not fully developed, so there's that. But nonetheless, full of energy and life. Maybe it's a time that's already come to pass. Maybe it was good at the time. Maybe it was a challenge at the time. 20 is a rush. We're not old enough to be wise and yet not young enough to be a child. But 20 is where we're at, where we've been or where we're headed. Just take a moment, look in the mirror, smile at age 20. And when it feels right, take a deep bow, acknowledging the life and energy that we had at 20. And just breathe. Now turn completely around to the far wall behind you and once again pick a mirror. And as you gaze upon this mirror, see yourself at 10. Maybe it was a long time ago, maybe not so long ago. 10 can be a very scary age, still be a very innocent age. A time when we could run forever, care less about most things. distracted by the smallest of things. Playful at heart, playful at mind, playful at body. Before the teen years creeps up on us, 10 is a wonderful place to be. And whether it's close to you now or was a long time ago, imagine that 10-year-old in the mirror. Take a minute and smile. And when it feels right, gently bow to the 10-year-old that you are and just breathe. And just take a moment and take a couple of steps down the hallway, relaxed, gentle on yourself, thinking back on all these different ages that we just visited, whether they're memories or imagination. These are all wonderful times. And as you come towards the end of the hall, there's another big mirror. And as you turn to look in the mirror, imagine yourself at the age you are now. Whether you're closer to 80 or closer to 10 or 20, picture yourself as you are. And imagine yourself holding you as a baby, holding yourself in your arms. The preciousness, the innocence, the time that you probably don't even remember. But whatever age you are now, hold yourself as a baby in your arms. Take a moment to just cuddle. Sweet baby smell that's usually on their head. Imagine yourself safe and secure. Love and compassion for this baby that you are. And take a moment, look in the mirror and smile as you hold yourself. And just breathe. Continue to do this quietly for just a minute. Just breathe. And as you take one last glance in the mirror of you as you are today, holding you as a baby, one more smile, take a deep bow, hanging on gently to yourself, and just breathe. And again, once it feels right for you, slowly take a deep breath, deep cleansing, warm, safe breath, and we'll work our way back to the room. Thank you, Julia, and thanks to everybody. Beautiful shares as always. So let's go ahead and settle in for just a moment. Tonight we entered a hall of mirrors. We took a minute or two to look at ourselves at our different stages, the stages that have come and gone, or the stages that are in front of us. And in the end, we stopped and took care of ourselves, our precious selves. As we go forward in our week and our days ahead, may we recognize that there's a baby in every one of us and everyone we come across. Have a wonderful week, wonderful evening. Namaste.